hard experience when you watch?
Well, the drama is definitely there. It's like I said, it's a quiet kind of tears. I would like to think, at least from my perspective, it's just very internal. It's not so external where it's just too much. So I think for me the tears really come from the heart, okay? Because I really like to believe the film speaks to the heart, and then the tears will just come. So maybe that's what Tony felt when I pitched it to her. That's what Charlene felt when she heard the story, and same with Bea, Kamalu, and Aga. It's a story that really just penetrates the heart, and without you even knowing it, you're probably already crying. So it's kind of that kind of film.
And since Tony was mentioned, and I assume that when you said that it's in the little things that inspire you to write the story, what are the little things that your wife does that you appreciate?
Well, right now, it's especially when I was doing this film, because I was gone for almost 6 weeks, was she took care of Sebi. Despite her busy schedule and her, her TV shows and her commitments, I was gone for almost more than a month. To be away from my son that long, and she took care of the house, she took care of everything, the bills to pay, the staff, ganun, especially taking care of, my little boy. It may sound like a lot, but that mattered to me so much because I was able to focus on telling the story. But she didn't bother me with any of the dramas or problems I had. She goes, "Well, go tell that story, and when you come home, we'll be here waiting for you." So I think that's what she does this for me quietly all the time. Because I guess as a filmmaker, a director, producer, there's a lot of things going on. So she tries to lessen the distractions by letting me focus on my work and making sure everything's good at home. She really took care of the house, she took care of my son, and if there's little things because of the time difference. So when I usually wake up, matulog sila, she'd always send me photos of Seti, he's about to sleep, or yung mga, "Hi Daddy," mga ganun na messages. So that really helped me start my day. And of course, maraming FaceTime and making sure that physically, yes, I'm not there, but emotionally, we're always together.
And lastly, you said it was your dream to work with Aga, and who else are in your bucket list?
Now, I guess right offhand, he's a good friend of mine, and we've always for the longest time been talking about working together. Is Piolo Pascual. I actually messaged him the other day saying, "Can I pitch to you?" So hopefully in the next few weeks I get to meet with him. But he's somebody I've worked with as a producer. I produced Kele sa Hiwagang Hapis. But as a director, I'm looking forward to working with him. It's one of my favorite movies was him starting over again. I was with Tony. So I would love to work with him as a director and him as an actor. So hopefully we can make that happen.
Thank you.
Thank you. Pasa mo na agad dito kay Mark, ay kay Kaloy from Lionheart TV.
Hello po. One question lang, Direk. Since nakagawa na po kayo ng classic love story, can we expect some future projects na you'll be focusing on this kind of genre?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't have a next film. I have a lot of concepts and stories and ideas. But yeah, I actually enjoyed telling a love story. I mean, I never thought I would have this much fun telling a love story. Coming from my past films, usually biopic or suspense, and then of course you have kind of coming of age discovery to a classic love story. I actually enjoyed telling this love story. Now, if am I going to do another one? Yeah, I don't mind. For me naman, I'm story-based. So if a story or a script really touches me, or I can't go to sleep at night because I love this script so much. That's really my next film. So yeah, hopefully I can do another love story and maybe try other genres also. We'll see.
Thank you. Hindi naman tayo kay Justy yan.
Hello, Direk. Congrats.
Thank you.
Title pa lang makaka-relate ka.
Ay, really?
Pero may magpa-pop up pag
Good,
nabasa
good.
yung first love.
Thank you.
My question is, do you believe in saying first love never dies?
I do, because I'm with my first love for the rest of my life now. So I I'd like to believe that your first love never dies. Now, the debate there is, what is your first love? Or who is your first love? Or what is first love? Diba? I mean, that's really up to you to answer. That's going to be very different for each of us. Diba? And for me, but I do believe, yeah, first love never dies.
Thank you. Ang sweet naman ang question. Dito naman tayo kay Jessica from PNB Digital.
Manilability.
MB, Manilability.
Ay, congrats po.
Thank you.
Direk po, lahat ng in-explain mo kanina, it seems like First Love is one of your dream movies to create. How does it feel like now that it comes to life na? And it's about to show on cinemas nationwide on October 17.
Well, that's the best part about being a filmmaker, is being able to put what's in your imagination onto the big screen. That's always the biggest challenge. You know, everybody has ideas. We all have ideas. I would like to think we're all creative, but not, it takes a lot of hard work, you know, just good old hard work to be able to bring that imagination into the big screen. And the hard work that was brought into this film and put into this film, I believe, was all worth it. It was, you know how they say, naman, when you dream, make sure it's larger than life. And when I had this dream of working with an Agamula and then Abea Alonso, wow. Parang in my dream it's easy, but it's not. It's challenging. It took a team effort here. It was a great collaboration of many talents to make this film happen, not just myself. And that's why I'm so excited to share this with you next month, is because this is actually, for me, since parang 2014 pa to, dinidream ko to. Now, why didn't it happen sooner? Because I really believe that everything has the right time. It was just the right time for this film to happen. In my career, it was the right time to work with Aga, it was the right time to work with Bea, and so on October 17, I believe everybody will feel, sana, a love that they've never felt before.
Okay, after this film po, may another genre of movie ba kayo that you want to create?
In top of my head, if it's another genre, I wanted to do something maybe with a little bit of reference to history. I've always been very vocal about telling a story about the time where President Quezon saved 1,300 Jews from the Holocaust by giving them refuge here in the Philippines. I've been very vocal about that. That's why, that was one of my inspirations why I produced Transit. So I'm currently always developing, I'm developing a film about that, and hopefully I can either make it contemporary, meaning taking place today but touching on history, or divulging on doing something period. So parang if ever that's kind of the genre I would like to tackle next. But then again, there's no really story or script right now na solid, no? More ideas lang that has really kind of jumped and captured my heart yet. So after this film shows, I'll probably go back to the drawing board, go back to my imaginations folder, and talk to my team and see, hey, what's next? What's the next best story to tell?
Thank you.